Hello guys, welcome to the channel once again, and this is Chinex right here. So on my screen right now is GBP USD on the 1 hour time frame, and we are going to be looking at our forecast for last week and how it played out. And then after that I'll be giving you the forecast for GBP USD, and then we move on to gold XAU USD, okay, and then we'll do the same. So really quickly, this is GBP, and where was GBP at the beginning of the week? That's last week. So we had that the price for GBP closed around this point last week. So we had GBP closed around this point, and yeah, so from this point, I remember I told you guys that I'll be expecting GBP to I was bearish on GBP, I said that, but first of all I needed it to move up to tap on this supply, and then from here we could get a reaction and dump, right? That was what I said for last week, and I said that's because we had broken this very valid supply region, and then we had a break of structure caused by the high impact news at this point. So I said that this was a reaction of a minor supply, and I said I did not really expect it to hold for long. So this was where the market closed last, and then I said I needed it to tap up. So that was like an amazing forecast, played out 100%. okay, so currently we have GBP reacting on this supply region. So lots of our members in our community were able to maximize this move, and we had people make amazing ROIs, make amazing profits on their trade. We had people pass their challenge accounts. We had people who made withdrawals from their live accounts, and that was amazing. Okay, so guys, from here, what do we expect to see for GBP USD? So as always, we're gonna do a top-down analysis. So we start from the daily time frame, then we move to the lower time frames, okay, so that those who are new to the channel can follow. Okay, so on the daily time frame, we have that GBP is reacting off a valid supply region, which is this one, okay, and that region there caused a break of structure to the downside at this moment some time ago. Yeah, so we reacted on this particular supply. We flipped it with this demand. So this is a very valid demand area, and this is our daily target for sales. When we short, we target this area because it's a very valid area on the daily time frame. That area is around 1.2230. okay, so this is where we are reacting on right now. This is the most valid supply here, even though we have the origin of the move that came from this eye. Okay, so let's also pay attention to that area. We have the origin of the move that came from this eye. This eye is around 1.2704. okay, so let's quickly move to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so guys, on the 4-hour time frame, what do we have for GBP USD here? We have that GBP is currently reacting on the supply I told you guys about after moving up as expected. So from this supply, what can we expect? Now this is this supply region I told you guys here that flipped this structure to the downside. Okay, so that's what you're reacting on, and from here I expect bearish reaction. So I expect sales to begin to happen from this supply. Okay, but this was the origin of the move, like the place where the move originally started. So also pay attention to it, and I talked about this already on the daily time frame. Yeah, it's around 1.2685, so around that area. That's where it is on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so that's the origin of the move. So from here, guys, first of all, I expect GBP to begin to stand down, so we can maybe use all this as what liquidity that will be created for the move to shut it down. Okay, so I am expecting shorts on GBP, so we'll target this area first of all. We'll expect reactions of demand levels, but overall I am bearish. So for members who are in my community, I will be giving you guys price updates along the way. But on the flip side of things, okay, I like to give you flip scenarios. So on the flip side of things, if we get any form of counter reaction from where we are right now, then this is what to expect. So this is the extreme zone. We could probably see a tap of this before reversal. Okay, although I really don't expect that to happen, but we could see a tap of this But if by any chance we break this area, then the rest of these here are just mitigations, right? So there's no valid area here, these are just mitigations. So we'll sweep them off for liquidity, and this will be the next area to target if buys have it for GBP USD. And this area here is around 1.2949. okay, so that's for the flip scenario. I'm going to be talking about the flip scenario only on the 4 hour. So on the 1 hour, they're going to talk about it anymore. But what I really expect to happen on GBP, as said even last week and the week before, is that from this supply I expect sales to have it. Okay, so guys, let's see how that goes. Let's see how that plays out within the week. Okay, so next up, let's look at XAU USD, guys. Okay, so on my screen right now is gold on the 4 hour time frame. So let's look at it on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, hope I showed you guys GBP on the 1 hour. Yeah, approximately the same structure, approximately the same thing for GBP. So just short GBP from where it is if all things go right. Okay, so guys, secondly, let's look at gold. Okay, so let's see gold. So guys, on my screen right now is XAU USD, that's gold on the 1 hour time frame. So where was gold for last week? So last week we had that gold closed around this level right here. Okay, no, that's not where it closed, sorry. Gold closed yeah, around this level. This was where we had gold close for last week. So around this level right here, that was where gold closed. Yeah, so from there, what were we expecting? I said I was expecting further downpour for gold, so I was really bearish on gold. I expected gold to dump, but I said on the flip side of things, we had broken this structure right here, and then you could see a mitigation to this high right here. Okay, so that's exactly what we saw. So we just saw gold dump a bit further, then we came up for the mitigation. But on the flip side, you can see we flipped the supply to react deeply or more deeply on this supply. And I also said that for the last workout that we could see a deeper mitigation of this area on the flip side of things, even though I did not really expect that first of all. But on the flip side, I said we could see a deeper mitigation of this area. So, and that was what played out. So from that area, we have been reacting off that area, and from there we reacted off the demand level. We're not able to break it, so demand is currently running the show right now. Okay, so what can we expect from here moving forward, guys? So moving forward from here, what I expect to see on the chart is first off, this is a valid supply we reacted off, which is still holding because it has not yet been broken, but hence the supply was not able to break the initial demand. What do we expect? So before we say that, let's look at the overview from the higher time frame. For those who were not following on the channel, so this is what we have here. So we have that on the daily time frame, gold partially tapped on this supply, so it was an incomplete mitigation, not a full mitigation of the supply. And then we could see that we broke structure here to the downside, so creating supply at this level. Okay, so currently we are reacting off the supply created, but the supply doesn't seem to have so much energy, and the price is trying to seem to want to move higher. First off, what is expected here is a downpour, like a short. So I expect gold to just dump from where it is. Okay, so that's what I expect on daily first of all. But secondly, if we dump from there, I say the first reaction will be off 1923, second one will be off 1885. Okay, but secondly, we could see a deeper mitigation of this supply. Okay, it's a daily supply and we've not really mitigated it fully, so we could see price come up to fully mitigate it, and that's why I drew this tiny supply I drew here, which is like a refinement of the supply on a lower time frame. So the deeper mitigation can be seen. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame quickly. So for the 4 hour, what we could expect to see here is like I said once again, these are like multiple tops right here. So we could see the sweep of those tops and giving us a deeper mitigation of supply. Okay, so that will be like a sweep of liquidity into the supply zone before the reversal. Then, so that's what I expect to see for gold. I'm still bearish on gold, but probably a deeper mitigation of the supply. And then secondly, on the flip side, we could see price move up to this trend line up here. This trend line is aligning with this supply zone I've been talking about all the while. So I've been talking about this area that price has always been reacting off. It's reacted also at this point here, okay, as you can see. So I've been talking about that area for long now. So this area here was the first place we had the reaction. So price has always reacted or rejected off that area. So it's like a very strong support and resistance area. So you could see a second tap of that area. So that's on the flip side of things, and that area is aligning with the trend line. So but if all things are equal, what I expect to see on gold is just a little push up, react on this supply deeply, and then we tank down. Okay, so that's that for gold. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame lastly for gold. Okay, so for gold on the 1 hour time frame, it's just a clear picture of what we have. So we just see a little push up and then we dump. So then on the flip side of things, we react here and we break up to this area, and then I still expect the dumps to play in. So that will be all for now, guys. So if you have questions on the chat, do well to use the comment section. If you're watching and you've not subscribed, then do well to click on the subscribe menu. Okay, so you watching up to this time shows that you're one of the 1% who are serious with their trading journey, and if so, you could feel free to join any of my communities, and you'll be getting daily price reviews. Sorry, excuse me. You get daily price reviews and a whole lot of content on our private community, and then also on the free Telegram community. You also get premium value. Also, you get chats, forecast, and rather you get projections and trade ideas, periodically. Okay, so do well to opt in, guys. If you're someone out there who's struggling to pass prop firms, you could check out my book on how to pass prop firm challenge like a pro. Okay, so check it out, and it's going to give you few acts that I have gotten through experience to play out to work. Okay, they always work. So just check out that book, and you're sure you're sure to pass your prop firm more smoothly. Okay, so guys, that'll be all for now. Do have an amazing week ahead. See you guys.